Alright, we're doing a inner outer tie rod replacement on the SN95 Mustang. Got parts from Rock Auto that are Moog. And you're gonna need a tape measure to do this. So that way you can put your wheel alignment back to where it was. Because I know a lot, and I mean a lot of people don't do this when they do their inner outer tie rods or your front suspension or anything like that. And they go and waste money to put their wheel alignment back correct, whatever, at a shop. Some shops charge $95, other shops do it for like $130, which is actually absolutely ridiculous to do it on this type of vehicle. Because I went to Precision Tune in Spring Lake Park and they charged me $130 and they didn't even do the wheel alignment correctly because my steering wheel is still crooked. They say that it's aligned, but as soon as I put the wheel straight level like it should be, it still pulls to the right. So I'm gonna have to do it the string way. Use a string to get it aligned as best as I can possibly get it. All right, here we got the wheels off. Jacks are in place. Both of them off. I will be needing new struts here soon. I mean, very soon. Let's see, this brake looks fine, seems fine. This one seems to be sticking a little. Previous owner just painted the damn fucking calipers and brackets. Because obviously they're not the same color. Seem like it, but they're not. So what we need to do next is get the cotter pin out of that. And take the ball joint tool, break it off there on both sides. But first, I'm gonna get the measurement. Second measurement with this tool. That's another thing people don't do when they do inner outer tie rods. They don't do their measurements, even though they should, but they don't. I got my heat if I need it. Got my 4-pound hammer. Shouldn't be too bad to get it out. So yeah, get ready for the next part of the video. Alright, get to another part here. In order to get this boot off, you can just pull it straight out. Just make sure you don't stretch it out to ruining it. And be careful for this brake line, or this power steering line. And make sure you don't ruin that so you end up replacing a high pressure hose. And that little bar, all you do is this. That's it. Just push down and all it is just a little spacer, something to keep you evenly aligned, whatnot. But if you can't get that off, just pull on it. And that's that. So I'll get these boots off, these air under tie rods out. Make sure I spray a little bit of lubricant on them, and I'll be like that my mobile mechanic guy that's always going in dry, bare, going in raw. I'm going to need to replace the sway bar links here soon, very soon, on both sides. But yeah, on to the next thing. Alright, as you can see, right there, I'm going to need a power steering rack here soon. Because if you can see, I got this drain pan here. Quite a bit of oil came out, and if you know if your tie rod's bad, if it does this, shouldn't be doing that. Not only that, this tie rod end where the ball joint was connected to on the knuckle was loose. I got the other side already taken off. Nothing came off. It came off pretty easy. But yeah. So if you don't know, now you know. Well, it shouldn't be that easy to turn your inner tie rod the way it is. Not only that, I always see grease on the tie rod where it should be on both sides. Alright, I'll show you this ball joint or this tie rod end over greased because it was caked everywhere. Like I said, I'm gonna need front struts here soon. Sway bar links. But yeah. There's supposed to be no oil, anything in there. So a seal is going bad. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna show you a little trick when you're using this kind of inner tie rod removal tool and you can't get it since this is the right side and you have to go up. So it means if you go to the front of the car and you pull and you can't get it, jack is your best friend. Alright. As you can see, it's turning. Especially if you ain't got a breaker bar. I know a lot of people are going to say, oh, why don't you just use the right tool? Well, you know, I'm just going with what I got right now and do what you need to do. So, nice little tip for you. In case you can't get any bolts like, say like your spindle or your hub or whatever axle nut, because those are tighten really hard or really tight. Use a jack to do it. If not, do what some people do. Leave it all bolted together before you all take it apart. Set your nut on there in your breaker bar. Put it in drive and drive forward a little bit until it breaks loose. Then when it breaks loose, you know, finally take it all apart. Then all of a sudden, you know, grab your impact it off. And there you go. Don't do what most people do and work harder, not smarter. You know, always work smarter, not harder. Here, I'm going to show you a little trick on how getting these Zerk fittings on without stripping them. Because everybody that I know strips them. And I've seen a lot of people strip them and you have to re-tap them, clean it out in there again, re-grease it and stuff. And those who already knows how to do it, shut your mouth. Don't talk shit. You know, these are for the people that don't know how to do it. Alright, you go, you twist, you untwist it, you twist it again. And keep doing the same pattern over and over. Till it goes tight, untighten it, tighten it, untighten it, tighten it, tighten it, untight, tight. Because you don't want to strip it, break it, and then you have to drill and tap it again. And you have to clean it out because there will be debris inside your ball joint, and you don't want that. Just keep doing that. See, it's almost there. I don't know if I'm getting in a frame, but the man that raised me my whole entire life, which was my stepdad, showed me that. It's almost there. Tight, untight, tighten it. Almost seated. Just keep doing that until it's seated, until it's nice and snug. Almost there. And there you go, it's seated. Oh wait. No, can't get my fingernail under there. Just a little bit more. Yep, seated. It's all good. And that's how you get a Zerk fitting on without stripping it. So a lot of these mechanics don't say that shit and don't tell you that. And when you go put it on yourself, you strip it and you have to do a whole mess all over again. Pain in the ass. Well, not really, but yeah, that's how you do it. Alright. We got both inner outer tie rods in. Both sides. And it's time to make the adjustment. If anybody's wondering where their alignment is on these, what is it, 99 to 2004 New Age Mustangs, it's supposed to be at close to 61 inches and 13/16 of an inch. So that'll be one notch after the 3/4 inch mark on your measuring tape. A lot of people won't tell you that because they would rather have you go in and get an alignment, or, you know, somebody that you can pay cheaply to get your alignment done. Well, now you know. My steering wheel's straight and all I have to do is make the measurement and it'll be good. I will be putting down pieces of cardboard so that way I can check the alignment when it's on the ground and move the steering wheel back and forth. So that way the suspension can settle a little bit. Then check the alignment again that way and then make the adjustment. Simple, easy, not hard to do. It doesn't take a rocket scientist to do all this. So as you can see, I got my measuring tape out. I got the alignment brackets up on the hub. I just need to zip tie that one on temporarily, so until I get metal zip ties. And that'll be it. Yeah, I didn't show you how to put them on, take them off or whatnot because I ain't got equipment to hold the camera and stuff. I ain't trying to prop it up, make it or whatnot. But yeah, it's easy peasy. And put that. It's like a ventilation hose or bar or whatnot for the steering. For that, the rack and pinion. So I'll be changing that out soon. As soon as that goes out, I'll change that out. Since this side's got a bad seal on it and it was leaking power steering fluid. So I'll be changing that out whenever it leaks a little bit more. So yeah, make the alignment at 61 and 13/16 of an inch and your alignment should be straight. Good enough to get you to a shop that does alignments properly, that expensive rack that they use lasers or whatnot. If not, align it to that measurement, sell the car. Just make sure that you tell the person that it needs a minor alignment. Then you're done. You're done. Alright, all done. Got the string on there. Gonna go across the hub. That one's definitely gonna be straight. As you can see, I got cardboard on there to make the wheels turn a little bit more easy. This was towed out a little bit, quite a bit, but now it's just fine. Should be driving straight and whatnot. As you can see, inner outer tie rod's on. I just got to tighten that one up. That one's on. It's all good. Yep, I know I got an oil leak and whatnot, and that was from that bad seal. So we're all done. I don't know if I feel like taking it in for an alignment. I will. Well, this should be good for a while until I get paid. Ain't too worried. We're all good. So that's how you do inner outer tie rods, and you get your alignment almost back straight. Not too bad. Not too hard. But yeah, all done. So the next thing I gotta do is front and rear struts.